from Assumption Middle School and the IESA 7th grade girls state tournament on Central Illinois Sports. I'm Charlie Hull. Scott Bacon and Thomas Hull will join us in just a bit as well. It's the 25-0 Washington St. Patrick Irish taking on the 16-4 Gardner Tigers. Good afternoon to you. Welcome alongside on Central Illinois Sports for the quarterfinal matchup of this 7th grade Class 1A Ladies State Tournament. We've had 3 games in the books so far. This one looks to be a good one as well. We'll talk more about what has happened to date and also get set for the matchup between the Irish and the Tigers on Central Illinois Sports.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com. I
like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome. And then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank can serve you from anywhere. Online at greatriversbank.bank. Check out their low interest rates today. Talk to one of their qualified loan officers as well at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The 25-0 St. Patrick Irish against the 16-4 Gardner Tigers here in our final quarterfinal action here from the 1A state tournament. And the only undefeated team is Washington St. Patrick. And to be extremely honest with you, the St. Patrick squad has not had a lot of close contests on the season. In fact, their closest game was against Lincoln West Lincoln Broadwell, a 5-point win, 37-32 in the regional championship. And then they won their sectional over Flanagan, 47-5. So they escaped with a close win and then came away and kind of had the blowout. Gardner on the other side has kind of breezed through the postseason. They beat Donovan 37-5, Mazan Verona Kinsman 27-8, and then beat Lockport Taft 44-14 to win their sectional. So two teams that have not had to really be on the edge of their seat in their last game for sure, and both fighting hard to play in that second semifinal later on this evening, scheduled to start around 6:30. So far today in the first game, Western Junior High beat Peoria St. Jude 21-7. Peoria Catholic was a winner over Champaign St. Matthew in an overtime contest, 23-20. Peru Catholic with the win there. Seago St. Michael beat Rantoul St. Malachi 25-2. So right now we know that Western of Kinderhook will take on Peru Catholic at 5 o'clock, and then Seago St. Michael's awaits the winner of this contest between St. Patrick and Gardner. Thank you again to our friends here at Assumption Middle School for their hospitality. And thank you to the IESA for putting on another fantastic tournament here for the young people to enjoy. We'll talk more on the other side of this timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Washington St. Patrick and Gardner in this quarterfinal matchup. St. Patrick, the Irish, Dustin McDougall's squad is a perfect 25-0 on the season. They had an impressive matchup when it came to their sectional game when they beat West Lincoln Broadwell. The teams were a combined 46-0 going into the game. And did a great job in that game to get the victory to Washington St. Patrick. And, this is a team that says they always have good sportsmanship, and they've had some really tough games throughout the season as well that prepared them for this moment. And so we wish them well in this contest, as we do for Gardner. The Tigers head to the bench for some last-moment instructions, as we're about 2.5 minutes away from meeting both teams and getting this game underway. Scott, what do you think about the format of the quarterfinals and then the semifinal later in the evening? Really, unless you started it on a Friday, I don't really know of a lot of other ways to do it.
Yeah, it's just a little different to me, the old high school format. You know, you'd play the one game on a Friday and two possibly, well, if you win on Friday, you play two on Saturday. So it's a little, you play the two Saturday and then come back if you win. So I don't know. I guess if you got to get a couple games in, it's a pretty good way to do it.
We've been doing it this way for a while now. Of course, the 8th grade teams will play a week from today at 4 locations. We'll have all that action for you as well on Central Illinois Sports. And you can watch the games on demand as well with your membership to the YouTube channel. And we thank you for joining us here today. Let's pause for one final timeout on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll come back with our farm and home supply starting lineups next.
Hey, grab me one too. As a new hunting season begins, we observe a species most rare, the hunter incompetus. The hunting ritual begins. Already he stakes his claim by bringing a duck call to a deer hunt. Disaster strikes. A devastating blow to a long-suffering species. There may be no helping the hunter incompetus, but for everyone else, no other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
Time to meet the starting lineups and really the rosters for both squads here, as they have been introducing all of the players for every team before their first matchup of the day. Brought to you by Farm and Home Supply, from snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs. Nobody has it like your local Farm and Home Supply. Learn more at farmandhomesupply.com. We'll meet the visiting team first. That is Gardner, the Tigers, Quinn Rury's team. They're non-starters. Just have a couple of non-starters on the squad. A 7th grader, Autumn Manzello, and a 7th grader in Abby Hirion are the non-starters for Gardner. Their starting lineup will be at a 7th grader. She's playing guard. That's Ellie Marquez. At a 2nd guard is the 7th grader, Kaylee Toussaint. And the 3rd guard is a 7th grader, Chloe Biros. At a forward, a 7th grader, Leah Olson. And at the other forward, a 7th grader, Lillian Eddy. Eddy, Olson, Toussaint, Biros, and Marquez for the Gardner Tigers. So not a big roster for this squad, but a team that's had a nice year, 16-4. Of course, we told you earlier they won their sectional rather handily with a big kind of a game that really wasn't close.
And then you have Washington, who has a small village for their team over there.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a difference, isn't it? One team has 7.
Is that 15 girls? Gosh, it looks like more than 15.
It is 15.
15, okay.
Which is the max you can dress. And that's what this squad has done for Washington St. Patrick. So again, the starters for Gardner will be Ella Marquez, Chloe Biros, Kaylee Toussaint, Leah Olson, and Lillian Eddy. While they finish up introducing the Gardner Tigers, they'll be in the visiting blue uniforms with the white numbers here today. They have a good following on hand in support of these young ladies. We've seen good crowds really throughout the day for all of the teams out supporting their young people. And that's what it's all about here in the state tournament, is getting that experience and making a memory. And, Scott, you're trying to win the whole thing. Doesn't work out for everybody. Of course, only one person wins the championship at the end, but it doesn't mean, by any means, if you don't win it, it's by no way a failure.
No, it's an accomplishment. You get regional championship and get through sectionals. That's a big time. Losing the last game of the year is not fun, no matter when you do it. But yeah, certainly they would have nothing to hang their heads about.
25-0 for the Washington St. Patrick Irish. Dustin McDougall, their head coach, assisted by Jeff Drager, Jerry Lee, and Tanya McDougall. Their non-starters will be a 6th grader, Sophie Ozella, a 6th grader, Emma Drager, a 7th grader, Grace Johansson, a 7th grader, Grace Ruppel, a 6th grader, Maeve Green, a 5th grader, Bryn Reed, a 6th grader, Grace Mesmer, also a 6th grader, Ashlyn Crowley, a 6th grader, Maya Anthony, and then also a 5th grader in Gianna Ruppel. Starters for the St. Patrick squad will be a 7th grader, Kate McDougall, a 7th grader, Ella Reed, a 7th grader, Lila Blankenship, a 7th grader, Emily Clift, and a 7th grader in A.J. Burbrick. It's Burbrick, Cliff, Blankenship, Reed, and McDougal for Washington St. Patrick. That's a look at your Farm and Home Supply starting lineups. Again, we invite you to visit farmandhomesupply.com to find the location nearest you, and we thank them for bringing you these starting lineups throughout all of the contests here at the IESA State Finals. Looks just kind of at the outset that St. Patrick going to have a size advantage in this contest. They're the only undefeated team as they start play here today.
I believe if the coaches played one-on-one, they would also have a size advantage.
You think?
Just a bit. Tall coach.
Yep. It is true, and I don't think the coaches will be playing today, though. Right?
I don't think they schedule that until later, no.
We'll have that in the side gym
yeah.
later today, huh?
Later tonight.
And we are just about ready to tip off this contest. This is the same officiating crew that just worked a moment ago. And we thank them for being here and working this contest.
Shortage of officials in Illinois. If anybody's out there looking to stay in the game past their playing, coaching, or whatever days, hard time getting officials. We need good people to do that. So
definitely true. McDougal will jump for Washington, and she wins the tip over Leah Olson. So the St. Patrick squad has the ball to start this contest.
1-2-2 zone for Gardner.
Shot put up no good by Kate McDougal, but she's fouled, and she'll shoot 2 shots. Gardner's foul is whistled here on Leah Olson, her first, team first. And Kate McDougal to the free throw line. First one up, no good. Second one on the way is good, and the first point of the game comes away of Washington St. Patrick. With a full court pressure, wide open down the court for Gardner's Leah Olson. Long pass. In fact, too long as it forced her to travel on a turnover here.
One, 2-2 full court pressure here. Seems to be a theme throughout the day.
And
nice
the front court quickly. Burbrick gets it down low. She'll put it up and in for 2, and it's quickly 3-0 St. Patrick.
And they are getting right into full court man-to-man pressure. They're face guarding, and they don't want that team to even get the ball down court.
Ball goes off of Lillian Eddy out of bounds, and it will be St. Patrick basketball.
Looks like they bring a lot of defensive intensity from the first couple of possessions I've seen.
Blankenship will throw it in on the baseline.
He's just going to shoot that.
Gets it to McDougal right side for a 3, no good. And the weak side rebound comes down to Biros. It's the ball to Eddy. Pass is stolen away in the front court by Reed. Gets it to Kate McDougal. McDougal will attack off the dribble. Runner up left hand, no good, but she's fouled. And heads back to the free throw line for the second time this afternoon. Referee tells us this foul is against Gardner's Leah Olson, her second, team second.
Hate to see a girl get her second foul 2 minutes and 43 seconds into the game, but doesn't look like they're, yeah, I guess they are getting a sub there.
Of course, you only have 2 subs on the bench, Scott. You don't want to have to get in much foul trouble. I don't think anybody ever wants to get in foul trouble.
No, I don't think they choose to typically. Okay.
Second one is too hard. And the rebound loose and comes down to Gardner's Marquez. Into the front court, works it off on the right side, Biros. Biros drives the baseline, back out front to Toussaint. Over on the wing to Marquez. Top of the key, Buros for three, no good. She'll keep the rebound alive. Toussaint runs it down on the offensive side. Left side, shot put up by Manzello, no good. And the rebound away to Washington.
Watch out, they're coming.
Yeah, they get the ball down the court in a hurry. Clift.
Move it. Yep.
Around the horn to McDougal out front. A 3-0 lead and the basketball for St. Patrick.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say, coach's daughter?
Yeah, I'd say so. And she's pretty good, is Kate McDougal. She's got another bucket and makes it 5-0 St. Patrick.
She's got 3 of their 5 so far.
Pass into the front court to Manzello. Can't control it on the sideline, and a turnover for Gardner. And Coach Quinn Rury says, girls, slow down a bit, slow down. But that's what this pressure for Washington St. Patrick will do. It'll really speed you up. McDougal on the dribble toward the front court. She'll throw a pass. Wow, what a find.
Nice cross-court
shot
pass.
Put up is good here by Ella Reed, and makes it 7-0. Good court vision by McDougal.
Yeah,
wow.
That's not an easy pass to make for anybody.
Girls dribbles to the baseline. Ball knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, it's off.
Goes off of Gardner's Marquez, and we'll get a timeout
5
taken here.
turnovers here just in about 3 minutes for Gardner.
And Gardner calls the timeout. They trail 7-0, 3:54 to play in the first.
I like hard work. I mean, I kind of was raised that way. You really do make a difference. You're helping ship out food to feed people. Someone's got to do it, and I don't mind doing the hard work of it, you know. That gives me meaning, and I do go home rewarded. Every time I drop off a pallet, it's kind of corny, but I look back at it with a sense of pride. I'm like, yep, I built that. It looks awesome, and then I just drive away. I love it. When my life needed meaning, I chose Doc.
3 minutes, 54 seconds to play in the first. Timeout was taken by Gardner. They find themselves down early in this contest, 7-0, as Washington St. Patrick showing in the early part of this contest why they have been successful so far this season.
I like they're coming out of 1-4 high set against that zone. That's tough to cover.
Ella Reed's shot is blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Patrick underneath. To throw it in is Blankenship.
4 low against the zone. See how they cover it there. Smart.
Looking, gets it right side to McDougal. She'll work it out the bounce. Off the screen, little pull-up jump shot. McDougal finds the bottom of the net once again. She's pretty smooth so far and makes it 9-0 for St. Patrick. 3 minutes, 30 seconds to play in the opening period. Toussaint, long pass. Finds Marquez. Over on the left wing to Manzello. Now the ball stolen away by McDougal. McDougal will take it into the front court. Drives
Nice
in, left-hand shot up, no good. And the rebound down to Marquez for Gardner.
Marquez got a couple of rebounds early.
Eddie drives in. Shot up no good. Fouled, and she'll head to the free throw line, trying to get her team on the board for the first time today. Foul whistled on.
23. Blankenship.
That's Blankenship, her first. Team first. And Lillian Eddie to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Appears to be the referees are only calling fouls on the number 23 this game, Charlie.
Doesn't seem fair, does it?
Yeah.
And for Washington is Ashlyn Crowley, a 6th grader.
Looks like the coaches realize it and they take her out so she doesn't get her second. Pretty smart.
That's right. No more fouls on 23s. For a while, anyway. Second one on the way is off the mark. And the rebound pulled in by Burbrick. McDougal into the front court. Long bounce pass. On the baseline finds her teammate, and that was Clift, excuse me. Now out to McDougal. Pass
Nice
down
look.
low, good find. Again to Crowley, her shot no good, but gets her rebound and puts it back up and in. 10-point lead now for St. Patrick. Eddie off the dribble for Gardner, trying to get just settled in here on the left side to Marquez. Long pass finds Eddie on the right side. She'll try to drive in, has the ball tipped and loose, stolen away here as Crowley gets the steal. Off to McDougal. Throws a long pass into the front court. Clift gets it to McDougal on the left wing. She'll bring the ball out between the circles with 2:05 to play in this first period. Gives it off on the right side. Little give and go back to McDougal. Off the window and in for two. Nice little give and go here by St. Patrick.
McDougal with 7 points early there.
And makes it 13-1. Here's an open look, right side. Shot it up and good for Gardner's Chloe Buros. Gets her first two and gets the first field goal of the game for Gardner. McDougal into the front court, gets it down low. Shot it up is no good, but it wouldn't have counted either way because Ashlyn Crowley was fouled on the floor. And the official says, all right, I can't call it on 23. Who's going to call it on here?
Gotta be a different number now.
Marquez with the foul, her first, team third.
Got the line up high here. Zone staying low, not really adjusting. Guess they're running right to him anyway. Number 4 is open.
Shot up by Reed, no good. She gets her own board, yep. Out to McDougal. McDougal with quite the size advantage against almost anybody in the game right now, and she plays the point.
And she's got a height advantage on 2 out of the 3 referees.
Yeah, she's a tall young lady. She puts up a 3
nice
now.
Shot.
And she can shoot.
Yep.
16-3.
She's got 10 points.
In a hurry. 1:05 to play in the first. Into the front court with it is Toussaint. Over to Marquez. Try to throw the pass in the corner. Knocked out of bounds by Reed. Stays with Gardner on the sideline here. The Tigers look to get it in. Turning the corner here is Marquez. Shot no good. Rebound down to McDougal. McDougal will take it quickly into the front court. Passes off on the right side. Shot put up is no good by Clift. Rebound is still fought for and comes free to Crowley. So in the second opportunity here, Grace Ruppel works it off on the right side to Clift. Back to Ruppel. Nice give and go again. Another 2 points here for Washington St. Patrick. They lead 18-3.
That young lady's got 4 points. Not sure how to say her name. 44.
Burbrick. Here's a 3-point shot on the way, blocked by McDougal. Rebound comes down to Crowley. McDougal takes it across with 5. Takes a glance up at the clock. She shoots from the volleyball line, no good. And the first quarter comes to a close. Washington St. Patrick out to a big lead over Gardner, 18-3 after 1. Back after this.
Chris Nichols, managing broker and owner of PCRE Real Estate and Auction, has over 15 years of experience, specializing in selling hunting and recreational properties and farmland. Chris prides himself on combining buyers and sellers, both local and from around the country, to help both parties achieve their land investment goals. Chris takes the time to walk clients through the process of selling their property from start to finish, making the experience feel seamless and enjoyable. Contact Chris Nichols and PCRE Real Estate and Auction at 217-473-3777.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Starting quarter number 2, it's been all Washington St. Patrick here so far. They have an 18-3 lead over Gardner. Gardner will get the ball to start this second quarter. Big first quarter by Kate McDougal for St. Patrick. Double digits for her, and her team has the 15-point lead. Gardner with the basketball. Toussaint has it, tries the crossover. And the ball knocked away. Gets it back on a little give and go from Marquez. Toussaint's pass now is out of bounds and a turnover on the Tigers.
Their 8th turnover of the day.
5:30 to play in the first half. McDougal. Puts it on the right side. That's to Blankenship. Long skip pass out top to Clift. Free throw line, gets it off to Ella Reed. Back to Clift. She's already used the dribble. Finds McDougal. McDougal trying To size up if she could get the three off here. Instead, she'll pass it down low. Good find to Blankenship, who missed the shot. Ball out of bounds. Last touch by Crowley, so this will be Gardner basketball. Length of the court to go here. This Gardner team, as we told you, they don't have a lot of subs, just 7 total people on the team. So that'll make it a little tougher here. Here's a shot put up, no good, and the rebound pulled down here by Washington St. Patrick. McDougal will take it into the front court. Crosses over, drives in, has her shot blocked, gets it back. Works it off on the right side, Burbick, no good. McDougal gets another offensive board. She'll dribble it out on the perimeter. Little give and go right back to her. Floater up over the rim, no good. Rebound kept alive again to McDougal. She's got the ball top of the key with 4:27 to play in the half. Her squad still up by that 18-3 score. Down low, good find. Ella Reed, the recipient of a good pass that time, and makes it 18-3. Check that, 20-3, 20-3 the score. Here's a runner up the other way. Good take by Toussaint. As she gets the basket for Gardner.
Does a good job of looking opposite.
Yep. Here's a missed shot. Long baseball pass into the front court. Olsen finds Toussaint, and they'll call her for a travel.
9 turnovers for the Tigers of Gardner so far today.
20-5 the score. St. Patrick the lead and the basketball here. Little give and go back to McDougal. McDougal with the right hand off the window and in for 2.
She's got 12.
And makes it 22-5. McDougal, though, has shown she's a fairly unselfish player, too. I mean, has those dozen points, but has several assists as well.
And several passes where there could have been an assist, but the shot maybe got missed.
Foul called here. Cleft call for the foul, her first team first. Sitting down for Gardner is Manzello as Biros comes back into the game. 3 minutes, 23 seconds to play in the first half. Inbounds pass stolen away by Crowley, and then threw it right back away as Toussaint stepped in front of the pass. Eddie drives baseline, good move. Shot up off the iron, won't fall. Rebound pulled down by Crowley. She'll get it to McDougal now, who will bring it toward the front court. Long pass on the run and too high for the intended recipient in Clift. Three minutes to play in the second period. Gardner trying to make a little run here. Right side with it is Biros. Has a pass tipped again. A lot of deflections here for St. Patrick, and now a steal. Stolen away by McDougal. One-on-one into the front court. Little Euro step. Left-hand shot up, won't fall. Gets her own rebound, though. Another offensive board. Little bullet pass now over to Crowley, and she'll put it up and in.
I had a feeling after a few passes she would have several assists. I think she's assisted on every basket that they have scored other than her own. Maybe 4 assists.
This ball bounced across the lane. Biros puts up the jump shot. It is maybe deflected there. Was not. Just goes off the backboard out of bounds, and it'll be St. Patrick ball length of the court to go with 2:20 to play in the half.
Gardner's still not giving up on that press. They're trying to get after it here. 2 minutes to go and 2 minutes 20 seconds to go in the second quarter.
Blankenship is checked back in for the Irish. Down low, they'll get the ball to Burbick, and that pass goes off of her fingertips and out of bounds. So a turnover on St. Patrick. 2:08 to play in the half. Gardner's Toussaint finds her teammate in Eddie. Eddie drives the baseline. Shot blocked, gets her own rebound, trying to go back up with it, and a foul. on St. Patrick. The official will tell us that foul. Who do you think that's on, Scott?
Number 23. See, she got back in the game.
Blankenship, her second, team second. And the fourth foul called on a player wearing the number 23 in this game.
Can you call a targeting technical on referees in a basketball game?
All in jest, of course. Here's a ball stolen away now. And it'll be a foul.
Yes, again, we appreciate our referees here. They are obviously not targeting the number 23. Just a coincidence.
Foul's calling Toussaint, her first, team first.
She's number 13, so there you go.
Abby Carrion comes into the game, and she'll replace Leah Olson. Emily Clift gets the ball into McDougal for Washington St. Patrick. Works it to the high post and Crowley. Crowley will trap.
Oh, yeah.
Nope, jump ball first.
Okay.
So it'll stay with St. Patrick. On the alternating possession arrow. On the baseline here, throwing it in will be Burbrick. Back to McDougal on the right wing. If you're open, you better be ready because she'll find you.
Yeah, she's going to get to you in a hurry.
Yeah, it really zips it in. Here's a pass that's tipped around from Clift. She runs it back down as it's deflected back to her.
She's down.
Out to McDougal for three, no good, and the rebound run down by Toussaint. Toussaint wants to push the issue into the front court. Her runner-up no good. McDougal with the rebound. She'll lead the charge the other way. Dribble drive in, runner-up no good. Foul on the play, though, by Marquez. Second foul of the second quarter by Gardner. And Marquez also with her second of the game. And McDougal to the free throw line.
Couple players on Gardner with 2 fouls now.
First one by McDougal, no good. Gets another opportunity here. And for one young lady to get her shoe tied on the lane. Now McDougal has administered the ball. Her second free throw is up and good. And the lead is out to 20 for St. Patrick.
She missed her first one, correct?
She did.
Okay. 14 points.
With just over a minute to play in this first half. Toussaint, pass into the corner, was deflected and then goes off of Barros out of bounds, so that will be a turnover on Gardner. Under a minute to play in the second period. It's been an impressive show here for Washington St. Patrick so far. On the wing, picked up here. Back out front to McDougal from Clift.
Nice.
Bounce pass down low, hit A.J. Burbrick off her fingertips and out of bounds, and a turnover here.
Third or fourth turnover that's happened in a similar manner. Trying to make that long pass and just don't quite get it done.
They're just not quite on the same page. Gardner with the basketball. Marquez with it. Long pass over the top of the defense to Eddie. And she's fouled on the three. So she'll shoot not one, not two, but 3 shots here with 24.1 seconds to play in the half. Foul whistled on Ella Reed. Her third team foul. And Lillian Eddy shoots the free throws. 3 of them. First one, no good. Two more opportunities here for Lillian Eddy. She is a 7th grader for this squad. High archer off the mark. And trying to connect on one of the 3 here. Into the contest will come out of Manzello once again for Gardner. Eddie's third free throw. Too high.
Too high.
And out of bounds, and sometimes those nerves can get the best of you. I think that's what it was. She's just nervous. Just gotta relax. No, it's just another basketball game.
Keep playing hard.
Yep. McDougal at the basketball. Good find down low. Shot put up no good by Reed. Reed had the rebound. And put back won't fall, but that's because she's fouled on the play. She'll shoot 2 as Lillian Eddy whistled for this foul.
Her first. Team third.
And to the free throw line is Ella Reed. First one up good. Another but net for her. She'll get another opportunity here. 26-5 with 7.5 seconds to play in this first half. Second one is up and also good. She's a good shooter. And now Gardner wants to call the timeout with 7.5 seconds to play in the half. They trail 27-5.
Timely application of crop nutrients based on soil test results and the individual yield goals is the focus of the agronomy team at Logan Agri-Service, Inc. Logan Ag delivers anhydrous ammonia, dry fertilizer, UAN, liquid starter, and our lineup of Logan Agri-Yield micronutrients direct from us to your field. Striving to get the right fertilizer products at the right place in the right field at the right time, that's Logan Agri-Service. For fertilizer and application services, call 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
7.5 seconds to play in the half. Out of the timeout by Gardner. They'll have the ball length of the court to go. Trailing 27-5. Quickly into the front court. They find Toussaint. Toussaint for a 3.
Nice
no
play.
Good. And that's how the first half comes to a close. We head to halftime. It's Washington St. Patrick 25, Gardner 5. Back with the Little Jess Motors halftime show after this.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess Motors, 3431 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois, and online at littlejessmotors.com. They can help you with your next purchase of a new or used vehicle, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram at Little Jess. Again, littlejessmotors.com online is where you'll find them, and thank them for being our halftime sponsor. 27-5 is the halftime lead for Washington St. Patrick on top of Gardner. And this squad from St. Patrick, Scott, is showing why they come in with a record that's unblemished on this season.
Yes, they forced 13 turnovers for Gardner. They've only got 5 turnovers. Kate McDougal's having a nice first half, 15 points. I've got her for 4 assists. It feels like she might have a couple more for that. She's got 4 rebounds. Ella Reed for the Irish also has 6 points. And then Berberick has got 4. They were 8 of 17 from 2, 2 of 4 from the 3-point line for 10 of 21 and 3 of 8 free throws. I think I'm off by a couple on that. Gardner is 2 of 11 from 2, 0 of 2 from the three-point line, 2 of 13 overall, and they have gone 0 for 3. They've gone 1 for 3 for their free throws to give them their 5 points.
And at halftime, it's 27-5, the advantage for Washington St. Patrick on top of Gardner. We're back with more information for you on the other side of this timeout on the Little Jess Motors halftime show.
Hey, grab me one too.
At Game Masters in Quincy,
we're passionate about the outdoors.
Game Masters has the perfect gifts for this holiday season.
Come in and check out all of the great gift ideas like hunting accessories, clothing, gun safes, guns and bows.
Let Game Masters help you with your holiday shopping.
Go to GameMastersOutdoors.com to check out the selection.
And don't forget gift cards for those hard-to-buy loved ones. Clothing, fishing, hunting, gifts, and more.
Game Masters in Quincy. We're passionate about the outdoors.
We can't finish the toys!
I know exactly where to go! It's a Christmas emergency! I need to borrow this. Thank you!
You look like you just came from the North Pole.
That's exactly where I came from!
No other place has it all like Farm and Home Supply.
He forgot one!
Before the TAVR, I was very active, worked out at the Croc Center. I would say less than a week. Well, of course, Amy tells me I couldn't do squats. She even wrote it in my discharge paper. Great big, sandy, no squats. So I did a couple.
Oh my word.
Don't tell her.
I knew she was going to, but I have the best job in the world to get to work with these patients.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Back with you on the Little Jess Motors halftime show on Central Illinois Sports from Assumption, Illinois, and Assumption Middle School. Winner of this contest right now, a commanding lead, of course, for this Washington St. Patrick squad, plays Siegel St. Michael's at 6:30. That's the second semifinal. The first semifinal will feature Kendrick Western and Peru Catholic. That game is scheduled for around a 5 o'clock start time. The losers of those semifinal games will come back on Thursday and play at 6 o'clock in the third and fourth place game. And then the winners will play at 7:30 in what will be the state championship contest. So You win and you get 2 more games guaranteed. But of course, everybody's goal is to try to play for that final game on Thursday night to try to take home the state championship. Right now, it looks like Washington St. Patrick well on their way to a victory. Gardner says we're not ready to quit just yet. We'll get set for second half action next on Central Illinois Sports.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
The thing for me that really separates DOT, senior leadership and the owners of the business really focus on employee engagement.
We have some of the best people managers.
The Tracy family, senior leaders throughout the business, really all of our leaders care about the employees that work here.
And that allows for a lot of families to come work at DOT Foods, and I think that's part of it, is being able to have all those different schedules and the flexibility to be able to move things around when life happens.
You're getting thirsty, bold, refreshing. So good. I mean, dude.
Gardner will have the basketball to start the second half of play. They trail Washington St. Patrick by a 27-5 count. Let's see what kind of adjustments Gardner was able to make at halftime to try to slow down the squad, and a turnover on the first possession as traveling is called as Toussaint got caught with a double team running at her here. So not the way they necessarily wanted to start the second half for Gardner.
She's good at looking opposite.
McDougal.
Yeah.
And on the rebound, a foul will be called over the back for Washington St. Patrick. It's Ella Reed. Reed will pick up her second and the first team foul of the second half. Gardner with the basketball as St. Patrick has dropped back into just the half-court defense now. Toussaint brings it up, works off the screen. Pass on the left side goes to Burrows. Back to Toussaint. Puts it on the deck to Burrows. To Toussaint. Drives the lane. Floater up, no good. Rebound out of bounds. And it'll head the way of St. Patrick.
Good little drive there. Couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, not a bad look at all, for sure.
Lady with the baby just made it baseline to baseline in 10 seconds. That was a nice job there.
Quick with that stroller, wasn't she? McDougal now is going to be bumped and fouled.
That's her third if it's number 2.
It will be Marquez.
Yep.
Marquez picks up the foul, her third,
comes
team
out.
first.
Interesting defensive strategy here by Gardner on the ball, not facing it. I don't know if that's by design or...
Free throw line jump shot is not going to roll through this time for Ella Reed. The long pass is picked out of the air by Emily Clift. Clift drives in, gets around her defender. Shot no good. Rebound put back. Reed won't fall. Gets it again. High glass can't go. And knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with St. Patrick. On the baseline, underneath their own hoop.
Now, I could be wrong, but they're doing that on purpose. Yeah. I didn't think they were at first, but she's getting as close as she can to the baseline. That's something you don't see.
Yeah, I've never seen that. Burbick with the shot. And it makes it 29-5.
I thought that was a mistake, but they are doing that by design. Kind of a unique defensive idea there. Interesting.
Here's a drive and a shot put up and good by Lillian Eddy. Eddy with the basket.
She's got 3 points now. Well, 1-2, 1-1 in the half quarters. Or 1-2. It's 1-2-2. Just standing a little differently to start.
Clift with the ball in the corner. Looks top of the key now. Blankenship over to McDougal. McDougal will put it on the dribble now. Bring it out for this St. Patrick squad. Working on the left side to Clift. Clift drives by the defender on the baseline and scores. Emily Clift with the basket. It's a 31-7.
If you count that one as an assist, McDougal's got 6 assists on the game. A little bit of a drive shot. What do we got here?
Foul away from the ball. Going to be called on Anna Manzello on Gardner. Her first, team second of the third quarter. Carry on returns for Gardner. It's not a lot of subs for this Tigers squad. And so foul trouble is really bad news for them. That has been bad news here in this contest. 3:30 to play in the third. Now top of the McDougal. She'll throw the skip on the left-hand side. And traveling going to be called on Clift. Length of the court to go for the Gardner Tigers. As Lillian Eddy plays the point. Crosses over, drives the lane, runner-up partially blocked. And a rebound going to be pulled down by Clift for St. Patrick. She'll push into the front court, knows there's a defender behind her. Did a nice job to protect the ball that
good
time.
Good court awareness there.
McDougal, a little rocker
nice
step,
move.
pull-up shot.
Nice move.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for her.
She's good.
Yeah, she can play a bit.
She probably plays a little bit in the off-season, I imagine, too. Works at it.
I would say so.
You don't come that good without working at it a little bit. Extra.
Here's a shot by Eddy, won't fall. McDougal gets the rebound. She wants to push the dribble into the front court, drives inside, tried to dish it off at the last second, and turns it over.
Good defense there. They weren't fooled that time.
Toussaint walks it up for Gardner. Has it on the dribble, now loses her footing, and will get a jump ball. It'll go the way of St. Patrick.
So we count that as a turnover. 17 turnovers for Gardner. Only 7 for the St. Patrick's Irish.
It's been a little bit of a struggle here.
Looks like they're in no hurry, and they're going to make sure they're set with it. Good look.
Yeah, good
nice
pass.
Passing.
Really good find to find the open player in Ella Reed, and she'll put it in for 2. Really impressed by this squad.
Yeah. Ella's got 8 points now. Having herself a nice little game. Good pass from.
There's a ball nearly stolen away.
And
Still
she's
losing
going
the
to get
backcourt.
him.
Yep. Clift will run it down.
Good hustle. She. Watch her look opposite. Nope. Number 1 block. Yeah.
And on the rebound, we'll have a foul away from the ball. I think this is on Reed.
Good job by Manzello rotating down there. She's recognized that McDougal's looking opposite there, and she rotated down to take that pass away and then drew a foul. Ozella's foul? Is that correct? No, Reed.
Reed with the foul, yep.
Her third. I believe you said that already, didn't you, Charlie?
Heard it somewhere before.
The teacher sometimes does not listen well.
Hard to believe. 1:25 to play in this third period.
That's close to an illegal screen there.
Marquez gets it out top to Eddy. Eddy with the left hand bounce. Can't get free for a shot. Now in some trouble. Throws a pass that's tipped. But right back into her possession, and then she'll be fouled on the play as the reach-in foul against Lila Blankenship. And she says, I'm really starting to think this number 23 thing might be a thing. Her third. Blankenship has not played too many minutes today because of that foul trouble.
It's oops. I just gave it to the wrong 23.
And the inbounds pass is stolen away by Blankenship. She'll push it ahead to Crowley. Crowley on the run to the front court. Puts up a shot on the run, no good. Rebound McDougal. She'll put up a little scoop shot. Back up and in for 2 more. McDougal with the bucket to make it 37-7. Under a minute to play in the third. Now we'll get an offensive foul going to be called here as Marquez kind of stuck out the elbow.
Oh, she's got 4 fouls.
Yep. Third team foul, but her 4th individually, and she'll have to sit down as back into the contest for Gardner is Kaylee Toussaint. Length of the court to go here for Washington St. Patrick, up by 30. McDougal will hold it out front. Could see a possibility of them holding for one shot here. Blankenship gets it to Clift. Back to McDougal with 20 seconds to play in the period. This has been an impressive team for Washington St. Patrick. It's, you know, Gardner has a good team, but St. Patrick just right now, you can just tell they have a couple players on just a higher level, and size also in their favor. And now a reach-in foul on McDougal in the backcourt after she had a turnover. So she'll pick up the foul. 4th team foul, individually her first. 8.6 seconds to play in the third. Gardner trying to beat a buzzer here. Toussaint gets it to Eddie.
Is she aware of the time?
3 seconds, 2 seconds. Gets it off to Toussaint, and a shot will not come before the buzzer sounds. And that's the end of the third. It's St. Patrick 37, Gardner 7. Fourth quarter play-by-play your way after this.
Grab the game while your kids are busy. You know, streaming, gaming, and homework. Now you can teach your kids the value of $1 by showing bundles with Cascom. Bundle telephone, internet, and TV. Bundle 2 for a double play or 3 for a triple play. Plus, save $20 a month for 3 months for a limited time. Then you can tell everyone how you help them with their math homework. Call Cascom about bundles today at 1-800-252-1799. Cascom at 1-800-252-1799.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Ready to start quarter number 4. Gardner will have the basketball. St. Patrick is up 37-7, and due to that 30-point lead, it will be a running clock here in the fourth quarter. Left-hand side, Eddie for 3, no good. And the rebound pulled down by St. Patrick's Emily Clift. She'll push it into the front court, and a foul. No, they'll say she stepped out of bounds. Got too close to the sideline that time, evidently. And it's Gardner basketball. Tigers have Kaylee Toussaint with it. Long pass and kind of a weird short hop that time from Lillian Eddy. And somebody's got to tie a shoe here. So they'll get that tied. And we're back to live action now. I think we'll see some subs here for St. Patrick in just a few moments.
I think they would do that pretty quick here.
A big, get a little rest for that second game later on today.
They took their press off, which was probably smart, keeping some legs a little more fresh.
McDougal with it, little runner in the lane, gets it to go. She's got a soft touch.
Yep.
Does McDougal, and makes it 39-7.
That's not an easy shot to make either.
No, she's made a lot of things happen for the St. Patrick squad. And she's probably, I would say, if not the tallest, one of the tallest players we've seen so far in the tournament today.
I think so.
It's like, you know, right there, she gets the shot block as it goes out of bounds.
Like to see her get her own rebound on that, or a teammate hustle over there. And there's some subs for St. Patrick's.
Ashlyn Crowley will come into the game. Also for the first time we see Grace Johansson.
It's going to be a tough team to beat later.
Traeger is in. So is Maeve Green. And the fifth young lady out there right now. We'll get you in a moment.
Shoot it.
That is Grace Ruppel. Here's a shot, but up no good. Rebound comes down to Grace Ruppel. And a tie-up. Jump ball. It'll head the way of St. Patrick. .337 to play in the contest. And ball out of bounds as Drager kind of got bumped, but they say, nope, she lost it out of bounds first, so a turnover on the Irish.
10th turnover for the night for St. Patrick's Irish.
Gardner with the basketball. Kind of hard for them to clear a bench and put more players in. Only 7 players. Everybody's played.
Have their subs in.
Ball comes to Drager after the missed three-point shot. Stolen away by Toussaint. Toussaint's runner up no good. Eddie with the rebound. High shot won't fall. Tipped it out, but right into the hands of Crowley. St. Patrick's has it going the other direction. Into the front court. Rupel on the run. Shot blocked. And the rebound free to Toussaint. She wants to push for the Tigers. Crossover dribble. Nice drive all the way. Coast to coast for Toussaint. It's a 39-9. You can tell there's some talent on this squad.
There is.
Here's a reach-in foul called now. On Toussaint, I believe.
Toussaint.
Nope. Eddie. Eddie called him the foul. Her second, team first of the fourth quarter.
Isn't that a bread?
That's a croissant.
Ah.
Here's a pass that's going to be picked out of the air as Manzello got her hands on this one to Toussaint into the front court. Stolen out of the air by Maeve Green. And then turned right back over, maybe. I don't know. Still loose ball out there. And that young lady is trying to make something happen in Lillian Eddy and called for travel. And she went down to a knee and then kind of came back up with it.
Good hustle by these Gardner girls, playing all the way here till the end. Sounds like they've had a good season up till now.
Yeah, I mean, one that will be definitely memorable for this squad.
Good building blocks for next year. Boy, this girl, she's doing.
Yeah. Shot up no good, kept the rebound alive.
Feisty. Nice job.
Gets to Marquez. Her shot won't fall out of bounds. It'll stay with Gardner.
Toussaint. Kaylee Toussaint.
Yeah, she's been really aggressive throughout the whole game. It's like how she plays hard. Here's a shot top of the key for three. Ella Marquez. Makes it 39-12. With a minute to play in this contest. Green into near the front court and travels. That will allow a host of new Irish to come into the game. Gianna Rupel, a 5th grader. Also Maya Anthony, she's a 6th grader. Grace Messmer, a 6th grader. Also into the contest we see Bryn Reed, she's a 5th grader. And Sophia Ozella, a 6th grader. Here's the three left side, no good by Marquez. Rebound down low to carry on. She'll put up a shot, no good. But she'll shoot 2 free throws, and with the running clock, that'll probably just about take care of this contest.
What do they do in this situation? They stop the clock so it doesn't buzz so she can shoot?
First one's good, I would say so.
To distract her from her free throws. She looks like she, there we go.
Second one, no good.
Got 1 out of 2.
Got over the line, a little quick to carry on anyway. Made the first, missed the second. And all St. Patrick has to do is get the ball in bounds here and hold it, and they'll win this contest. And
even if they don't get it in bounds,
they'll win this contest.
Yeah.
39-13, St. Patrick moves to 26-0 on the season. Gardner finishes their year at 16-5. And we take you to the Blessing Health System post-game show with final stats and more your way after this.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. Wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Welcome back on the post-game show. It's presented by Blessing Health System. Blessing Health System here to serve your family with all of your medical care. Walk-in, primary, specialty, and emergency medicine. It all can be found at Blessing Health System. Learn more at blessinghealth.org. Final on this one, St. Patrick rolls to a 39-13 win over Gardner. They'll play in the 6:30 semifinal contest, and really out of the gate, you can tell this St. Patrick team is going to be a tough one to be reckoned with, Scott, here in this state tournament.
Oh, no doubt. They got some good players on there. McDougal, 19 points. I got her for 5 rebounds, 6 assists. She's tough, but then you've got Reed and Burbridge, who had some nice games too. So they've got a good little squad.
And let's go ahead and take a look at some final stats here. How do they get to that victory today?
Well, for Gardner, they were 4 of 20 from 2. They did not make a 3, 0 of 4. 4 of 24 from the field, 3 of 8 from the free throw line. For St. Patrick Irish, 14 of 28 from 2, 4 of 8 from 3, so 50% across the board, 18 of 36, 3 of 8 from free throws. Like we mentioned, McDougal had 19. Burbridge, I don't know if I say that right, had 6 points, 2 rebounds, and Ella Reed had 8 points and 4 rebounds. So that's how the stats shook out.
Time to name our player of the game. It's presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris for Edward Jones Financial Advisor understands this. That's why Derek Harris is the proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And, she scored as well, Scott, but Kate McDougal was a very, very impressive young lady. She's the player of the game.
That's no surprise there. Like I said, she had 6 assists, and really she probably could have had 10 assists. Some of those passes are coming in pretty fast, and some of those girls couldn't quite catch them, or they got deflected. But, she had a really, really nice game.
So the semifinals are set. The 5 o'clock start time semifinal will feature the Western Lady Wildcats taking on Peru Catholic. And then at 6:30, Siegel St. Michael's will meet Washington St. Patrick. We hope you'll join us then on Central Illinois Sports. For Thomas and Scott, I'm Charlie Hull. Thank you.